Okay, tonight what we got done was we got this first piece of inner structure at least cut out and the new piece formed and put in. I went ahead and I pretty much kind of did most of this on the car. It was easier for me to kind of do this and see where everything needed to end up exactly than I think it would have been for me to try and bend all this and make it right and then fit it to the car. So this piece is tacked in. Tomorrow I'll probably finish welding it out and hopefully get started on this piece, which will go here. And then after that, the piece that goes on top of the firewall. And then hopefully, this much of this car is ready to start cleaning up and getting ready for some primer anyway. So y'all have a good night. I'll probably catch you tomorrow. See you. All right, Monday. So yesterday came out and pretty well got that piece finished up. It could have turned out a little better, I think, but it's good enough for who it is and nobody will ever see it. Right now, this piece here is pretty well made. That ain't how it sits in there, but it's pretty well made. So I think our next plot is to get probably some weld through primer and some of this where that's going to end up going, and then get that put in. We're going to move on from there. Okay, that kind of looks like it's going to fit in pretty well. We're going to weld her in and I think call this much of it complete. All right, there it is. A whole bunch of work put into some pieces that nobody will ever see once this car goes back together. There's a couple things I'm sure of. I could probably cut further into that and I'm gonna find more rust. This car I don't think will ever be rust free. You've got to kind of deal with reality at some point. But at least it should be a ton stronger than what it was when I started out. I don't think, let's not bullshit each other. This didn't turn out perfect, but I think it turned out pretty respectable. And I think that once this piece actually gets made and put in, oh man, that's kind of hard to line up like that. All right, then I think actually it's going to turn out looking pretty decent for what it is. So I think for right now, I'm probably going to call it for this evening. Get cleaned up. I don't know if you can see her in there. Mama's fixing to go pick up supper. Pizza. I like pizza. And I will catch y'all later. This is where we're at with the firewall right now. Fixing to get ready to put it in primer, although I'm going to clean it up a little bit more. I'll probably finish this up tomorrow. But getting ready to put her in primer and hopefully kind of start doing something else. I'm tired of picking at this. I ain't going to lie to you. The one thing that I am kind of holding off on is I ordered a new steering column. And I ordered like a bearing plate that goes in here. And I want to, before I really get this done, I want to see if I'm going to use the bearing plate that I ordered or if I'm going to go back and try and use not this boot, but buy a new one, a reproduction one that would go replace that. I don't know which way that one's going to work yet. I'm kind of hoping that the round one will work out better and I can fill that in and make that all disappear. I think that would look a lot cleaner. And then where some hillbilly who's not this hillbilly decided to take a ball peen hammer and beat the snot out of it, I want to deal with that too. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, if I'm going to try and get it knocked back out and looking somewhat like it's supposed to, or if I'm just going to maybe cut it out and put a flat piece of plate there. I don't know what I want to do yet, but this is where we're at. It's getting there. It actually looks sort of better maybe. So I think this is where I'm going to end this particular series here. I'll pick you up here in a couple more days when I start getting some primer on it and hopefully have the column and know what's happening here. Y'all have a good one. I'll talk to you later.